Hey, everybody. Looks like we're live. Good to see y'all as usual. The old shadow like hello, Mama Hawk's phone. Uh, the old shadow like started a little bit early. Uh, Waiting on Rex to get here, and we'll get things going here with this Sunday extravaganza. Don't know exactly what we're gonna be doing exactly, but it should be extravagant. uh, anyway, looks like maybe Mr. The King might be streaming at the moment. There's Devil. Is that link working there, Rick? Let me look backstage for it. I don't see it yet. Check the one up top, Rick. If that one ain't working, I'll have to re-drop it. Hey, Yucky, what's going on? Yes, you're in the Shadow Realm. Welcome to the realm of the shadow. There he is. There's my old buddy, Rick. What's happening, Rick?
Hey, buddy, how's it going?
Good, good. How you doing, sir?
Pretty good. Woohoo! It's hmm, early. Started
Yeah.
early.
Yeah, I
All
got
right.
started a couple minutes, but you know me, man. I hate to be late.
Yeah. Well, that's good. That's good. Hit that like button. Hit the subscribe button. Come on.
Hail
Let's
and
get this
welcome,
party
everybody.
going. It's
Come
the
on in,
weekend.
get in a little early. I know, it's
Hmm.
probably not a good thing to start early because people don't even know we're going yet. But I don't know.
Well, my coffee's still brewing in there. I thought, well, I have a couple minutes. Okay, maybe
I
not.
told you I was going to start a couple minutes early. All right, come on back.
Oh, you did. Uh, was that on Instagram? Was that I don't.
Yeah, yeah. I sent you a message. I said I'll probably start about 5 till if you want to
But
come
did
in
I
early.
see the message?
Well, it's not my problem that you send me messages
Oh,
and then
okay.
you don't look for answers.
Oh, yeah. You sent me a link, and it just sent me to
Holy
the
crap!
home StreamYard again.
I don't know.
And then no,
I don't know what
I
this crazy horror movie is that my wife's got on right now on Tubi, but this girl looks just like Mandy Summer. She even got the little southern accent, little buzz.
love bug. I didn't try that one. No. See, I don't know. You send the link to Instagram. It
Hey,
sends
you
me
might have said,
straight to StreamYard home. Uh,
yeah,
so
yeah, I don't
I
know
guess
because
I guess just pin it to the top like today.
yeah, I guess I'm gonna have to
I
because
don't know what's going on with it, but
it's the way I have to log in because
yeah.
somehow or another StreamYard forgot my password. So instead of going through the main login screen, I just go into an old link and then
Can't you
go to
figure it
create.
out, love
Yeah,
bug?
and it'll let me in the back door that way. So I think it like sticks me until I go live. I don't have the actual link.
Uh, uh,
So,
can't you
but
figure
that's
it
all
out,
right.
love bug?
I'm figuring it out, love
You
bug.
figuring it out, love bug?
That's
Mm-hmm.
right. Ah, dude, I was so disappointed. I woke up early this morning and I was listening to Horror Mike.
Uh-huh. Yeah.
He had a contest going on. It was about one of his horror movies, right? He had a chance to win like a heavy metal number 2 and all this stuff. I'm like, oh
Yeah.
shit, all right, Mike, how do I win? He's like, oh, just hit the link, it'll take you to, and you got to rent the movie and then put in
Oh.
your rental code to have a chance to win the stuff. I was like, dude, I
Oh.
already bought the movies from you. How do
Yeah. Yeah.
I screwed myself by buying the movie?
Yeah. Yeah. You bought those a while back, didn't you?
Mhm.
Well,
Yeah, I
I
had
have
to
a
go.
contest, and there's no purchase necessary.
Ooh,
Uh, got a new backer last night. Woohoo! Um,
all right.
campaigns ever going forward on the ash can. The first books will be
You know what?
going out.
That is a darn good idea, Ross. You know that?
What's that? The remark cards?
The remark cards, but also having a contest. I think I'm
Well,
going
just
to.
speak a little softer. I might be able to hear you. What?
I, I said Having a contest. I'm sorry, I didn't know you couldn't hear me. Well,
Having a
maybe.
contest.
Yes,
Yeah.
I think maybe I'll put together a contest for my 200th sub,
There you go.
and whoever
Well,
gets
you
the
know,
200th
my
sub will win a limited edition McFarlane action figure. How about that?
there you go. There you go. Just set it aside. This is set aside for number 200.
Hmm.
Uh yeah,
There you go.
mine's not really a contest. Mine's just a giveaway. It's like
Oh,
to 11
well,
people
that's a
now. We get
whole
it up.
another animal.
We get it up to 12,000. I mean 12,000. We get it up to $1,200. Then I'll add another. For every $100, I'll add
Right.
that the
Add
campaign
another
does.
remark.
Right. Yeah, I'll add another remark card. So right now it's sitting at 11 remark cards. Uh, that'll
Very
be
cool.
going out to no purchase necessary to the backers of the book, which most backers are going to be subscribers anyway to my channel. So it's really subscribers to my channel. Uh, and I could broaden it, say it says subscribers to this channel as well.
Right.
Yeah. So,
Yes, I guess you could. Uh,
mhm.
hmm, very nice.
See where do I want to go?
Hey, Mr.
Indiegogo.
Stuff in the
In
house.
only on Indiegogo.
Oh well, thank you, Michael Taylor. I appreciate it. It's been I haven't really been putting out a lot of content, so I didn't expect a lot of subscribers over here yet. But you know,
Right.
I had to swoop in and do the Robin Hood for Rex
Swoop
this
in.
week,
Woohoo.
so it's all worked out pretty well. I mean, I'm happy. So I've gotten quite a few new subscribers, and hopefully everybody's been having a good time.
So we are now up to $1,130 on the campaign, and then I
Woo!
hope that when people get their books, hey, Mrs. Good Stuff and Michael Taylor, uh, we'll start getting their books at the end of the week and so forth. That we'll get a few more backers
Yeah, yeah, that'd be awesome.
even before we close the campaign down. So
Yep, get in there last minute, folks. That door is closing.
that door's closing, and they're going out and
And
just
yeah,
immediately.
and then once
Can you
Devil
share?
Flyer number
Oh,
share,
that's
yeah.
right. The mail up will be going up soon for the complete story, the Devil Flyer
Oh,
number
yeah,
one. Plus, you'll get. I mean, now
yeah,
this
the
will be a
very
real proper comic. This won't be just a
there we
preview.
go. You good, sir? Yes, I'll be all right.
Skittles, taste the rainbow.
Taste the rainbow. Yes, one of those '90s commercials. Uh, there's your lizard representation, Lorenzo. Before you even get in here, how about that?
How about that early represent?
Taste the rainbow.
So good. I used to love it.
So I
Oh,
tried to, yeah,
oh,
working
you
on
don't realize it.
all types of stuff, all types of stuff
My
today.
marketing manager just got home.
Oh, crack that whip.
I'm still waiting on references and stuff for it.
Okay. Can you share my screen again? I'll try and keep it up there a little bit.
Oh yeah, yeah, I'm sorry.
Oh, some wind going on.
Yeah,
This
it's
is
a little windy out here.
I
Let me move.
found this I found this interesting. Let's see, what year was that? 50, circa 1950. Lawnmower with air conditioning. 1950. I wonder how expensive that thing was. And obviously, it wasn't put in mass production, right? First time I've ever seen one.
I'm guessing not. Yeah, I've never seen nothing like
Like a clear bubble,
that.
of course, the ladies can,
Yeah,
mow the lawn in comfort. And
I doubt that it worked very much. You know what I mean? Doesn't
well, it
work
might
very
have just
well.
been a prototype, right? I mean, it was cost prohibitive, I'm sure,
I'm sure. Yeah, yeah.
because the small engine of the mower must heat up, and then you have the
Yeah,
uh,
you got to run a
somehow a
compressor for an air conditioner
air
off that.
conditioner unit trying to keep cool, and then you got grass flying around. You got
Yeah,
problems. Hey, Bone.
yeah. I know. Like I said, I doubt that they ever worked very well.
Right.
Oh,
But
got
it's an
really cold out here.
interesting concept. Here's a screwed up looking car. Buzz saw blade for a steering wheel. I guess you could drive that if
That's
if you
okay.
if you had gloves or
Um,
something. Stick shift there, just a big old
they
bolt.
don't.
Thought that
Uh,
was interesting.
I mean, I guess in a desperate situation, you got to steer the car somehow. But
Now
geez,
that's some
Louise.
Mad Max stuff there.
Sure
Killing
has some
music
metal
here.
lined gloves or something.
Yeah, check that water out, man. Just freeze like that. Have you ever seen anything like that?
Oh wow,
Bubbles, oxygen bubbles, and then eventually, coming to the surface and then just freeze.
that's cool.
That stuff's cool. Yeah. And the fashion industry, yeah. Uh,
I want one of those, an Ewok head on a strap.
the fashion industry must be held accountable for the senseless slaughter of innocent Ewoks. The killing must end.
Kill them all.
No, no. Did you know Natalie Wood had a sister called Lana Wood?
No. Holy.
Yeah, this is Lana Wood.
I get a
Which
Lana Wood
was
on
one of
a.
those early '60s push-up bras, I'm sure.
Well, dude,
That's a
it's definitely getting a workout.
Yeah,
Holy
like
mackerel.
maybe a good way to put it. Good way to put it, sir. Uh, we know it's not a Jane Russell cross your heart bra because those didn't come along till the '70s.
It's
Remember when she used to do the
yeah, I
cross your
remember
heart
those.
bra
Yeah.
commercials?
The cross your
Yeah,
heart,
I've never
bro.
heard of something like that. If you had steel hands, yeah,
That baby's got to have some serious underwire on it, man.
yeah. Well, she looks. I don't know if she looks happy, but did
She
you
ain't as
hear that
pretty as
Richard Blintzer died?
Bowser.
Belzer, yeah, the comedian.
Yeah. Oh, yeah, yeah. He used to be. He played the detective on NYPD Blue for a long time.
He also played the voice of Central City on The Flash in 1990.
Really?
Yeah,
I
he was
didn't
in
know
The
that.
Flash. See there?
Yeah, I like Richard Belzer, man.
Yeah, he was in
He been around a long
several
time.
different episodes of that. The
Cool.
Flash, the '90s Flash. Yeah,
Nice.
yeah, he
Yeah, the
passed
'90s
away.
Flash was the good one.
Here's also some Lorenzo, some proper representation there.
That's not
This,
a lizard. That's a fish.
oh no, it is Egyptian. Oh, you're right, Egyptian sandfish.
Uh,
But doesn't that look like legs on the back?
a little bit.
Just saying. And he looks skink like, doesn't he?
Yeah, he does kind of. I mean, it's
And
It
just
is.
because they call it a sandfish doesn't mean
Doesn't
it's
mean
not a lizard.
yes it
Look it up. Look it up.
does. You
Yeah.
look it up.
You remember this with the Enterprise? I do, when they were like just going off, detaching from the plane and uh doing landing test.
The name of her two friends are Wham and Bam.
That's okay. Uh, just ignore what I just said. That's okay.
I was
Moving
sorry.
on.
I was
No,
talking to
I asked
Michael.
you a question. That's all right. You didn't want to answer me.
I,
That's okay. I know you
uh,
were keeping up with the chat. That's cool. Uh,
Trying. Jeez.
yeah.
All right, man.
Today in comic book
Don't
history,
forget, I'm in
cleaning
charge
house.
over here. I can end this thing at any time. The captain and the kids. What?
Today in comic book history, Cleaning House, the first installment in MGM's animated adaptation of the Captain and the Kids, premiered on this day in 1938. The theatrical series adapted Rudolph Dirk's uh, post Katzenjammer Kids strip.
Oh! Those were
That
after the
was the
captain
cartoons
jammer.
for Metro Golden Mayer. Yeah.
Okay. Yeah.
That
Oh,
adapted the strip. That the very first one came out this year in 1938
okay.
in theaters.
Cool.
You know. Oh,
In
this
theater.
was pretty wild. They had to kill the music here. That's not too bad, but
And now on the choppiest.
they do this movement through motion of different layers on top of each other.
Yeah, layered on glass.
Yeah, it's almost like scratch art, but
Hmm.
layered.
Yeah, it's cool stuff.
That's pretty trippy there. You see them doing it there.
Hmm.
So if it's a multiple people, I guess you would just call it multiple artists, right?
Yeah, I
Yeah, he
guess.
passed away.
I don't know how would you call that a conglomeration? I don't know
A
how you call it.
collaboration.
Collaborate.
Happy
There you
79th
go. Hey,
birthday
Pete,
to Don Glutt, a true Renaissance man. He has many lines in his resume, including filmmaker, musician, and writer, and known for his expertise on dinosaurs. He's written many comics. Personal fave is his co-creation of Dr. Spectre. Um, so it's 79. It's Don Glutt's 79th birthday today. And
Nice.
he worked on the occult files of Dr. Spectre for Gold Key Comics, among other
Yeah,
things.
that's cool, man.
hmm I have a few Dr. Spectres. I might even have this one.
Good.
I like
Good.
her, even though this was in the 70s, that's very 60s attire for the lady, don't you think? I mean, it's
Yeah.
fringe boots, maybe laced up boots, but it almost looks like a go-go girl,
Yeah, it does.
even though she has red leggings,
Hmm. I guess the stuff started in the late 50s.
Yeah.
I always thought it was more of a 60s thing myself, but
I thought this was interesting. I've often saved things that like this. This is kind of like different figures dancing just from twigs.
oh wow, okay. I thought it was actually somebody sketched them. They just picked up
And check
figures.
this out. This is a flock of sandpipers flying in formation.
Mm.
I guess they're going down to get fish, huh? All in tandem.
Yep, looks that way.
That's pretty wild, isn't it? You would think that
Yeah.
it's some kind of planarian worm or, you know, it's wild how the
Well,
light catches off of them.
yeah, I'm guessing they probably like hover in over a school of like
You'd
sardines or
wonder if that's
something.
some kind of space amoeba or you
That
know.
you imagine the first time people saw that, it probably
I
freaked
know
them
that's
out.
nature is wild, isn't it?
You know, you see that from a distance, you'd be like, "What in the
And
hell?"
fish group up like that too. Fish group up like
Oh
that
yeah,
too.
yeah. Well, that's
Uh,
the crazy thing is fish and birds can like they can be millimeters apart flying through the air and never touch each other. It's amazing.
Now this is Japanese cutting paper artwork layer. That's
That's
that's all paper.
crazy.
Isn't that wild?
Yeah, that's amazing.
That is amazing. It's all paper,
Holy mackerel!
all cut
Wonder,
out paper.
wonder how long that took.
I mean, all the little webbing there with all the little
That's what I'm saying. Do
holes,
you imagine how long that took to do all that
and how
detail?
fragile that must be.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Don't sneeze on it, man. You get a couple of drops of water on it, and the whole thing collapses.
yeah,
It's like, oh
yeah. Because some
no!
of those connections are extremely thin.
Oh man,
If
that's
you like look
amazing.
under his head, that tentacle, it's only got like one or two pieces of paper connected.
That's what I'm
And
saying, dude. It looks. I mean, some of those are like so like ethereal.
yeah,
That's pretty
yeah,
neat.
as to be almost non-existent.
Yeah,
Yeah,
yeah.
yeah. I mean, even those tentacles, on the bottom there, you can see
Imagine
right through
walking
just their
outside with
hand.
that thing, and the wind just picks
Oh, the
it up
wind
and
would destroy it in a minute.
and
Yeah,
just fucking
yeah. But that
takes
that's
off.
that's amazing artwork there.
I just paid $60,000 for this. You take six
No.
steps out of the
Now, did you
gallery,
know that
and
modern
ah,
artist or whatever did that painting and it once it was sold at auction, uh he had it set up where at the bottom of the painting in the frame, I guess, was a paper shredder. So it just fed the piece through the frame down through the paper shredder and shredded it. And that
what?
was supposed to be part of the artwork. Yeah, had
So the
you
guy
not
who
heard
bought
that?
it
That
just
happened a
got
few
the
years ago. Huh?
the guy. So the person who bought it just got the shredded remains
For
of.
millions of dollars, just got the shredded remains. Yeah.
Oh, dude, I'd have freaking sued the shit out of that dude.
Oh no, that was
Did
that
they
was
know what they were
artistic
getting?
licensing.
Well, it's all a money
No.
laundering
Yeah,
scheme.
you could. I do think you would have a case for fraud there. I don't know.
I would think. I mean, unless
Um,
that was, explicitly written into the contract that this thing
this
was
is the
going in.
side of the planet you generally don't see, which is the Pacific Ocean. All the continents are pretty much on the other side of the world.
Yep, that's generally a place you don't want to be.
What, the Pacific Ocean?
Yeah, out in the middle of that, you're pretty well doomed unless you got a really good boat.
Right. Yeah. Wow.
'Cause
Always the brighter thing inside.
the only thing out there with
Side
you is
things.
pelagic shark. You know what pelagic sharks are?
I think I might have had these back in the days. I don't know. This is a sealed case of them, probably from the 70s. The
Ooh,
original Star Trek free
imagine what
sickles.
those taste like today.
Fruit concentrate. Fruit concentrate. Yeah.
Oh, barf concentrate. Whoa.
Yeah. Yeah.
Were
I
they?
don't
They were
think
in the
they would.
shapes of the actual crew members. That's awesome.
Yeah. Uh huh. So you could eat Spock. You could eat
You'd bite
bones.
Spock's head off.
Yeah. Yeah. Or lick it off. There's just
Except for
something
the
disturbing about that.
biological crunch.
Imagine, if you will, the crew of the Starship Enterprise
Turned
being
into.
a one, a two, a three. Jack Palance, great actor's
Oh, I
birthday
love Jack
today.
Palance.
Uh, he played Dracula. Dan Curtis, he played Dr. Jekyll and Mr. Hyde. It might have been made for that TV movie where they called him Jekyll. I know there's one. I think it's what is his
Jekyll.
freaking name?
You still keep insisting on that. I don't believe it.
All right, I'm gonna say F you to Vic and Shadowhawk when I find the movie, which Maybe I'll ask the
Jekyll.
chat. Um,
Jekyll.
it was the 1944. I guess I could Google it or whatever. Do a search here. Let's see. Go home. Oh, I could have
Oh
searched
shit!
there.
What did I
Anyway,
do? I did something. I don't know what I did.
uh-oh.
I'm
Let's
okay.
I think it's Dr. Pepper. No, Dr.
Jekyll.
Dr. Put Dr. Hyde in there. See what comes up.
Dr. Jekyll and Mr. Hyde.
There are some Dr. Hydes out there. Wow. I guess that's a no-brainer.
Yeah, I suppose. Yeah. I don't know though. I mean, you would think that would be bad for your practice, right? Or I don't know. Maybe it would be good for it. I don't know. One or the other. Would you go to a Dr. Hyde, Mama?
Dr. Hyde?
Yeah.
No. I don't know.
Mama Hawk says no. I'm not going to Dr. Hyde.
How do you spell Jekyll again?
She...
We got Doctor Who, Doctor Strange, Doctor Gay.
Dr. J. What?
Dr. K, yeah.
Oh shit. All right.
How do you spell Jekyll? Y-L-L. Okay.
Man.
For Dr. Jekyll.
Sorry if the wind noise gets crazy. I'll mute.
I'm just trying to find out who played him in the early 40s. I never can remember his name. And you'll go, oh, yeah. I tried to drop hints. He was the actor in It's a Mad, Mad, Mad World. He played the police officer. He was in Look Who's Coming to Dinner with Sidney Poitier.
Old movies.
Huh? Yeah, old
you're
movies.
Talking about some old movies. I probably recognize him, but I don't know if I know his name.
I don't understand. I really don't understand. If it's beyond what do you consider? I mean, where does it cut off for an old movie?
Like the stuff I started watching that I can remember when I was a little kid, like with my dad and stuff.
Okay.
I mean, for me, that's like
what makes it old. You were there.
I don't know. I watched a lot of old westerns and like musicals and stuff like that with my dad and my mom back in the day. You know.
Yeah, I love it, man.
Like
that
all
if you
stuff, my dad loves
if you
all
prescribe, I just love it that it's like if the world is billions, if the universe is billions of years old, but 50, 60 years, that's old. Yeah, okay. Yeah, but that doesn't mean it's not good.
Well, dude, in movies, that is pretty old. Movies have only been around for like a little over 100 years. So
right. Yeah.
I mean, it's all perspective, right?
Right. Exactly. That's what I'm saying. It's like, we don't want to watch that because it's an old movie. All right. So that wasn't a
didn't
Lizard.
Say I don't want to watch it. I just said I don't know if I would remember what the actor's name is or not.
Right. Here's you a skink. And it didn't come up. Huh?
There's a pretty
now this place looks awesome. If we ever go to visit the ladies in London, we need to go.
Oh, that looks like a donut shop. Oh.
Yeah. Oh. Uh-huh.
Oh, yeah. Nice.
Bagel bag.
Yeah. Oh, you ever make it good food in this movie?
That's brisket.
Yeah,
brisket and bagel with pickle and mustard.
just talking about Mama because
Salt beef
Mama had that corned
sandwiches.
beef brisket this morning. That time of year.
I've been coming to Spain for about 10 years or so. This is definitely one of the most iconic places to go.
We are unique because we took over from the old Jewish people, Jewish bakers, and we carry on.
Well, it's one thing I don't see.
This area used to be a very derelict area. Now it's become very popular because we brought life to this area. And when people come to Brickland, they come to us first.
Looks like they got quite a menu.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I
I'd
don't
love to
agree
go
with
there.
just boiling the brisket though.
The brisket, yeah. Well,
Yeah, you gotta.
it looked
I
pretty
do
good to
mine.
me.
I do mine a little extra, but whatever.
I could do it
But
with notice they don't use mayonnaise, folks. It's mustard all the way. Mustard, my
that's
favorite
true.
condiment. Mustard and
Mustard
pickle.
and
Hell yeah.
spicy mustard. Spicy
Wait
mustard.
a minute. Did they say open 24 hours a day?
Oh, I don't know.
Open 24 hours, 7 days a week.
Oh
Wow.
shit, man!
They're
Wow,
open all the freaking time. Wow.
that's
They're
wild. Holy
they're
mackerel!
in London. Man, we got to go there. If we go to
Well,
London,
I
we got to
guess,
go
bro.
there.
I mean, if you're right in downtown London, I guess
Yeah,
you can run 24 hours a day, right?
I guess
Holy
so.
shit!
Yeah. Oh, I
Like
wanted to
being,
show you
it's
this
kind of like
truck.
being in downtown New York. There's places there that run 24/7.
I wonder what kind of gas mileage you get with a truck like this.
Not a
Not at all. None at all.
It
A
looks
little
good in the
bitty
parking
tires
lot.
on it. Yeah. Yeah. Yeah,
Holy
you would take
shit!
up like 2 spaces, wouldn't you?
I bet you could do a burnout really easy.
Maybe 3. Yeah, you might. This was interesting with hermit crab.
Easy, you can leave here.
They had a glass shell here so that they could see how the hermit crab actually fits in the shell.
Oh, that's
Look at
cool.
that. Kind of freaky. Kind of freaky how he just, the bottom part of its body there is. It looks like a giant velvet ant, doesn't it?
That's so weird.
And then when he goes into the glass here, just
Yeah,
that,
hermit crabs
that,
are freaky, man.
yeah, look at that. Look at that, like a tentacle on the back. Once he got lined up with it, and now he's
Dude, my parents came home from a trip one time. We had a bunch of my dad was he would snorkel whenever they went to the island, and he had a bunch of conch shells that he had down in the deep sink of the basement. And like 2 days after they got home from the trip, a hermit crab came like straggling out of one of these conch shells, like all jacked up, like smelled horrible.
Oh wow. A golden dust day gecko. This is
that's
a
a cute
golden
one.
dust day gecko.
Lorenzo's not even.
Oh well. He knows. He knows.
Lorenzo, why have you forsaken me?
Why have you forsaken me? Yeah. I am disgustipated. Yesterday, for some reason, hey Fanta, was National Popeye Day. I don't know why.
I don't know.
Maybe
It's been National Spinach Day.
Maybe.
Fanta, what's up, baby? Hey, the link's at the top of the chat if you want to come in, or I can drop it again if it's gone away.
Yeah, it
I
might
don't.
be too far up there, but
Yeah, it might
might
be.
not.
I don't know. We haven't had a whole lot of people in here yet. Whoa, who's the Kirby mama?
I don't
Well,
know.
that's
I thought
very
she had
cool.
a unique body type, so I kind of saved that image, for future reference.
Saving it for something.
You scum. Hey, Puma Fist.
What's
Uh,
up?
what's your witches and warlocks? What's up, witches and warlocks?
Eh, just in time for a skull
Yucky.
for
I've
Tank
been
Tank.
seeing in the DM group, just noticing the last couple of days, man, they're really uh, ganging up on you.
They've been
It's
beating up on
almost like they're
Yucky, man.
trying to get you to leave the DM group.
What, what did Yucky do, man?
I don't know. It's just always got to be something, and they talk all day long about it ad nauseum, and it's like,
I know.
yeah, why don't you get I won't say it, my artwork done and to me instead of sitting in DM groups all day.
Whoa. Hey, now.
I know.
All right.
Yeah.
Yeah, you gotta give me some warning.
I got to give you what?
I said you gotta give me some warning.
Got to give you some warning. Okay.
Damn it, man.
I
I gotta
just
figure out.
that's all right if
Now,
other people have all the.
how do you do the thing where you invite me into the StreamYard before you go live? Because I haven't figured that out yet. Like, where we can talk before the show.
Well, I have to get the link, and if you just put the link in the chat, because what you've been sending me is not working.
I know, but that's the problem I've got because of the way I have to get into StreamYard right now. It doesn't give me the actual link for the live show until I actually hit the go live button. So it's like I don't know how to do like any backstage stuff until like afterwards, like we did
Okay,
last
I
night.
was going to explain it, but you keep, I was going to explain it. Look, man, all you got to do is somehow get me the link, and what you're doing in Meta or Instagram is not working. So just drop it early in the chat. I will come
Okay,
in
well,
and we'll be backstage before you hit
okay, well, I just explained to you
go
why
live.
I haven't been able to do that, right?
You mean on Instagram or Meta?
When I'm setting up the show on StreamYard, I have to go in through the back door because StreamYard
All right.
is not letting me in with my password, and I don't want to have to go through and restart everything. So I go in through the back door through an old link.
Yeah, but you don't
And then
have to hit go live, right?
Okay, never mind.
Or do you?
On my phone, I don't have like where I can. I've tried to invite you in
Right.
without going live, but I don't have the actual link for the show until I hit the go live button, and then I have to post it at the top. Because I'm going in through the back door. I go in through an old link.
Well, you're sending notifications, right?
Yeah.
So it's showing on YouTube and it hasn't went live yet, right?
Okay. So I can go
So
into my YouTube and
go on YouTube,
and just copy
and
the
then
link from
drop it
there.
in the chat.
No.
You can't.
No, because it's not the right link until I go live.
Till it go live. Really? Wow.
Yeah,
Okay.
because of the way I'm getting into StreamYard right now. I have to go through and reset my whole password and restart everything.
Huh.
Because
okay.
That's the only way I can get in the studio right now is
Yeah.
through an old link.
Yeah.
You see what I'm saying?
Right. Well, I mean, I guess we'll just have to, I'll send you an old link and then, when we're ready to broadcast, we'll jump over to here. That's all I know
Okay.
what to do. And I'll just
Or
A
we
few
can,
more
or we,
days. Few more days.
yeah,
And
it's only a few days left. But
yeah.
or we can talk after the show. Or I'm still working it out. And
Right.
again, I'm only on my phone, so I may not have all the options that everybody else does on like a laptop or whatever. I don't know.
Yeah. Yeah, I don't know either because I don't mess with my own phone, much less anyone else's.
Yeah, Puma,
Um,
I'm aware of you, brother. I've seen you around. I don't have a
but
problem with you, man.
yeah, and I've been on with him over at Vic's one time.
Yeah,
Hmm.
I mean,
And he's been in the
I
chat and stuff. Yeah.
I welcome all opinions and anybody that keeps people from getting too big of a head and getting
My
all
name is a dirty word. Yeah.
is certainly welcome. I think
Well,
some
I don't
people
know how
are.
to work out your problems on that but I'm
It's all
sure,
good. It's all
yeah,
good. I
it'll
I
all
was
work
just
out over time. Like I say, a
yeah
couple more, few more days will be over on my
yeah
channel again.
exactly. And I'm gonna go see what I can do about getting myself a laptop set up here soon. I think I got a connection that I can like make some. Like just put a down payment on one, make a couple of payments over a couple of weeks, and
Yeah,
get
when
set up that way.
of
So
course, uh, when
what's that?
when Greg Levitri's laptop went out, he went to like a rent-a-center or whatever and got one so that he could stream during those times.
Yeah, but those fucking rent-a-centers are ridiculous,
Any
dude.
games and stuff.
That's
Yeah.
like $40 a week, man. I'd rather just
Yeah, that's crazy. I mean, you might as well just save up your money and be offline because he doesn't stream that much anyway.
exactly. Well, I mean, I guess he's got a lot of behind the scenes stuff to
If
do.
you haven't heard, Jimmy Carter, 98, former president, uh, in between Gerald Ford and Ronald Reagan, is in hospice at home, and he's 98, passing away slowly but surely.
Hmm.
So we can expect that in the news for a few days. I think it's ironic that Biden being, doubling down on the policies like he had back in the 70s that were disastrous, that he's the president that will be honoring him. And it'll be
Yeah.
so much bullshit and blather about
Mhm.
how great Jimmy Carter was. He was a disaster.
Oh, dude, he was
Not
an
not that
economic
he's not a
disaster.
good Christian man, this, that, or the other. It's just his policies were a freaking disaster.
No,
Nobody
I mean,
in Washington wanted to work with him. He wanted to bring
yeah, I
in
mean,
all his crew from Georgia, and.
I guess people liked him, kind of, but
Well,
he was
yeah, I mean, he was
popular.
personable,
But
whatever.
his
And
economic policies were for shit, dude. I
oh,
remember
you had
when I was
lines.
growing up, man. My
Yeah,
old man did nothing but bitch.
yeah, you had gas lines, you had inflation, you had the Iranian hostage disaster for over a year,
Hmm.
uh which he could not get them out. He attempted it and the helicopters went down in a sandstorm. It was a disaster. uh
Yep, I remember.
he had his Malay speech where he put on a sweater and talked about just turn your thermostats down, put up with a little bit more discomfort. That is their freaking uh, answer to everything. Be inconvenienced. We live in the richest world, the richest country in the world in a lot of ways, and the most advanced. And we can't, as long as you're willing to pay the heating and the heating and cool bill every month, it's coming out of your pocket. That's your business. It shouldn't be the government's. But no, all this climate change, we've got to save the world. So
Well, yeah, but
they'll make it their business. They'll make your healthcare your business. They want to take over everything. So,
how dare you, Rex? Don't you
how
care
dare
about
you?
the world?
Yeah. I
What
care
about
about
the
the world.
children? You've
I
stolen
care
my
about the children
childhood.
too. Just come over legally.
uh,
Yeah, that I will never forget that.
hey, crack me up.
Elsie said when this first started happening,
The durka
um,
durka.
when the immigration over the border, the southern border, was happening, um, at the very beginning years ago under Obama, he was like, "Think about the children," and I'm like, "Oh God, I'll never let him live that down." It's not a you. I said, "You're drinking the Kool-Aid, dude. You are drinking the Kool-Aid." Oh my God.
That's just hilarious. It's all
It's
about the
not about
children.
the children. You got more young male adults that are probably in the drug cartels.
Oh
Uh,
yeah. Anyway,
that coming over, you have people from Yemen, Haiti, every poor country in the world, and we're going to be a poor country here pretty soon if we don't curtail all that. Immigration has been stopped into this country for 20 years before, just so that people who had already came in had time to get acclimated and become
hmm
Americanized to the culture.
yeah,
That's what needs to
that was
happen.
that was shortly after my grandparents got here.
What's that?
What's that? When they stopped immigration for 20 years, it was, I believe, shortly after World War One.
Oh, okay. Yeah, I believe you're right. Yeah.
Yeah, that was shortly after both of my grandparents, set the grandparents. The one set came from Russia, and the other one came from Romania.
All right. I have a twofer, no less, for Lorenzo. Share my
Of course,
screen.
I'm adopted, so I don't know what the hell I am. I just know
Right.
what I was
Yeah.
doing.
Well, me too. Yeah. Hey, Tree Goblin. Can you share my screen? I have a
No
twofer for Lorenzo, who's
screen
not
right
even in
here,
here.
Mister.
There we go. A
Oh,
lizard on a lizard. Is that relationship going to work out? I don't know. You tell me.
ah, I think the big guy might eat the little guy. I'm not sure.
No, the big guy will say, by the time you get to it, I will have lost interest. Think about it. Anyway, this is he did think about it.
Wow.
That's a
Oh shit! Right. All right,
stop
people.
it. We had to go on with the show.
Message me later when you get that one.
Uh, yeah. If you figure that out, give me a thumbs up. Galapagos lava lizard and a marine iguana, which is the big one.
Well, I know what the marine iguana is.
Yeah,
The
yeah,
the other
it's the
guy is
big one,
the,
but the
the
small one is a Galapagos lava lizard.
oh,
Um,
he's cute.
and hence the attraction. He must be hot stuff.
Man, he likes them big too. He ain't scared.
Unchecked immigration is about ruining any sense of national pride. Yeah,
Hmm. Oh
yeah,
yeah.
that's part of it.
Well, I mean, there's a lot of stuff that's been going on in this country, man.
Oh, I know the terrorism all
Destroying the
around the
nuclear
world.
family, fucking getting rid of fathers as a guiding force in parental units. There's a million
Yeah,
things we can get into, and really,
right,
I don't want to go
right.
down any of those.
Oh, definitely. Yeah,
That's not why I come here.
right. That's not why I come here. That's right. Now, Shadowhawk. Since we're talking about comics, not that we were, but we'll switch over to that
Yes, we are,
because I
man.
know that's
Yeah,
why you're here.
exactly.
Um, uh, when are we going to get to see another box of your comics? When are we going to get into your stash?
Well, I just got done putting away a whole bunch.
Right.
Um, I do have a stack of the recent CG ones that have come, but I'm trying. I want to do I'm trying to put
You want to
together
do
a
an
new.
all CG thing
Yeah, I want to do the whole
in
retro
order.
perspective.
Yeah.
Yeah, yeah, yeah. So I
Okay.
don't want
For
to get into those. Let me see what I can pull out for tomorrow, and we'll have something.
okay.
Uh,
Yeah. Because I mean, one thing about that was going through your comics to evaluate what you had and kind of value what you had.
right, right. Which
And
was
I can't really do that and help you with that if I don't know what you have. Of course, we've
well,
done
I
some
know.
a
So
little
that's
bit of trading along the way,
exactly,
uh,
and we were rolling along there pretty
but I
well
mean,
for a
look
little
at
while.
yeah, we were rolling along good, and look at just with the barcodes, you're going to clean up.
Oh yeah, yeah.
You got some nice
But
barcoded.
the only problem I got now is I got to reorganize everything because we went through everything and I was dividing things up into different piles and barcodes and this, that, and the other. And now everything's a mess.
Right. Well, look, I'm just saying, no rush. Why don't you get it in order and totally back in order, and then we'll just begin again. Maybe you can
Well, we'll start with a new
segregate
box.
out the ones we have looked out from the ones we
Yeah,
haven't,
exactly. Yeah, we'll
and
just start
continue
with
on and do the other 2/3.
right,
Puma
exactly.
Fist says, "Got to run. Take care, Shadow and Rex. Puma Fist out."
Bye, Puma. Yeah, exactly, Rex. I mean, that was my plan. I'll grab a new box, and we'll go
Yeah.
through stuff we haven't looked at yet. Um,
Well, I
but
don't want you to.
I wanted
I-
to try to get my whole the CG thing in order so I can start doing that, um, like a little daily segment on my
Okay,
channel.
so it'll be a while. That was the answer. It'll be a while. Share my screen one more time if you would.
I'm not necessarily.
Here's an Art Adams using
It's like, please, mister.
this must be a newer one, but it's still using that old John Romita Jr. Border
Yeah, the
around
border.
it.
Yeah, yeah.
Marvel 25th year that came out in
Oh, that's cool.
1986.
Yeah,
Yeah.
that's an Art Adams Black Cat.
Yep.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah. That must be more recent release, but they're
It
still
looks like
using the
it.
old border. They didn't change anything about it.
I know, isn't that crazy?
Yeah.
I can't believe they
Um,
brought that back.
and I really didn't think the border was that great, to tell you the truth. The poses, I mean,
I mean,
they're all
it was kind of
standing there
limited,
crowded. You have a
Yeah.
few up top, like Thor, it could be very much more dramatic. And I'm trying to homage it, but it's really pretty lackluster, really. I probably should just say, unleash Dillard and say, I would like something like that border, but more dramatic,
But more,
because
yeah.
it's pretty meh, you know.
Yeah, it's not,
It never did grab me, even when they did it. It never really grabbed me.
yeah, I remember that, what was that, 86? Because I remember that whole year, like every month the covers came out and they had that same border, and I was like, ah, fuck.
Right. Do
Again?
you that
Uh-huh.
in the chat? Do you that I'm in the chat? Michael says,
Give
because you
me
guys missed about 11 comments that I made. Yeah, it's
That's
like if you
Michael.
don't catch everything Michael says, he says, you missed what I said. I don't know. Let's see. Let's just go back up here a while. Hello, Mrs. Good Stuff. Cute Skittles commercial. Yeah, I've never heard of something like that. If you had still hands. We don't read every chat. It depends on what you say, Michael. What are
Yeah,
the name of her two friends?
I read that one, Michael. I
Yeah,
told you
well, what
Wham
was
and
that
Bam.
in reference to?
Lana, no, what's the girl,
Natalie Wood's sister?
Natalie Wood's sister, yeah.
Oh, yeah. Bumpity Bump. Uh,
Yeah, I said
That
wham and bam, and if he would have asked what the third friend's name was, I would have told him
Whamma
Fence
Bam is
Plant.
what I do. Bumpity bump is what she's got. Um, people are dropping like flies. He looks good for 79. It's shaped a little like a tornado. I thought that was a real well. The thing of it is, I'm on another screen, Michael, and so I'm not really looking at the chat. Shadowhawks is on his phone, and he's
Yeah,
not really looking at the chat that
and
often.
Michael, I usually only read the ones that I find really funny. So
Yeah,
I mean, step it up. I'm
I
sorry.
heard there was a doctor with the last name Finger. Haha. I can't even highlight the chat. That's up to Shadowhawk. That's the moderator. Because you guys missed about 11. Yeah,
That
okay. Mike
there's
Walters
Mike.
in the house. Hey, Mike. Dropping by to leave a like and share and say hi.
Hey, Mike.
On the Sunday Extravaganza. Shadowhawks.
Hey, I'm trying to come up with stuff, man.
Yeah.
I don't know how extravagant it is.
He would rather do that than just ask me. That's fine.
Maybe if somebody had a working phone.
Yeah.
It killed me.
Make him snort.
Oh, all right, somebody clip that. Some smartass probably will.
Hey, now there's Lorenzo. Now you'll have to go back
There
and
he
watch
is.
replay. I had a twofer for you. I've had like 4 or 5
Lorenzo, you
lizard
have missed so
representation.
much lizard representation.
I even had a lizard, commercial, Skittles commercial for you. So, I had to go back and watch replay. It's been a lot of fun. Yeah, I'm all for cutting
hold
this
on. I
one.
gotta.
I'm
Let me
all for
share. Oh, you're not
cutting
sharing
this one
screen
at
yet,
an
right?
hour because I'm in fulfillment, busy. First packages will be going out tomorrow. I suspect. So Lorenzo, you were my first backer. I'll try and get yours off for sure tomorrow. I haven't went into the campaign for the addresses yet, but if I have any problems, I'll DM people.
All right, are you trying to share screen yet, Rex? Or?
No. In fact, I'm calling it a wrap at about an hour, and we can talk behind the scenes. But
Oh, okay. Well, I thought you were gonna show
just a
Lorenzo
short one. We're
some
kind of
lizard representation real quick.
yeah. Well,
All right,
no,
well.
he'll have to go back and watch replay. I had 4 or 5 for him, so.
Damn, Lorenzo, Rex is being
It's,
harsh today, man. I'm sorry about
I
this.
know, hard ass. Come in at the end, almost an hour in, and
Rex came in hot,
I
man. I don't
tried
know
so
what's up.
hard. I was like, "Here, Lorenzo, here. You just have to watch it on replay." Yeah.
Wow. All right, guys. Well, hey, hello. Thanks for coming, and we'll see you again tomorrow.
And keep collecting. Bow for now.
You know it.